I talk to a lot of them about this, is that you need a way of actually coming up with ideas and consistently coming up with ideas so you can consistently produce content. So the most important tool you need for coming up with ideas is Google Docs. Well, that's the most important tool that I use. Now, if you aren't a Google Docs user, you can use Microsoft Word, you can use the Notes app on your phone, you can use a pen and paper, you can use a whiteboard, whatever it is that you can use to take notes. That's the whole point. So I use Google Docs, but whatever you want to use to take notes on, that's what you need. You need something where you write everything down, period. That's the most important part of this system because I leave nothing to the memory. I don't expect my memory to log anything that I'm doing. I put it down in Google Docs so Google Docs can remember it, and I trust them or it more than I trust my memory. Everything is put on digital paper. So when I come up with an idea for an episode of this show, for example, I have a specific document that is just for future episodes of this masterclass that need to be recorded. And as a matter of fact, speaking of future episodes of this masterclass, it was something that I meant to write down that I need to do right now. That was, man, I forgot even what it was, but I'm going to take a note because I know where I got to look to get that. So speaking of such, I'm doing it right now. So I just wrote something down. So anytime I come up with an idea, I just write it down in Google Docs that would eventually be an episode of this show. Then I write the topic down, and then I write down maybe the high level points that I want to share. So let's say there are 3 points. I write down whatever the 3 general points are, or if I only got 1 or only got 2 points, I write down the 1 or 2 points that I thought of in the moment. And then when it's time for me to flesh everything out, I make sure I have all the points that I want to share, maybe a couple other notes that I want to make sure I remember. And then when it's time to record, I don't have to think about what I'm going to do. See, I don't have to remember what, I don't have to think of what to write, and I don't have to remember, not write, what to say. I don't have to remember what to say because I already got my notes and I already got my points right there in front of me.